I stole it from the cracks of this city in Atlanta. It was growing up from the cracks. It's really hardy and you could eat it. It's like a succulent. So it got mixed into all of our dirt and we use it as a ground cover.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So I just
but
put
look
it
how
everywhere.
much. Like, when was I here? 2 weeks ago?
Oh yeah. No, it's been like maybe a month, maybe.
But this shit was like...
Nothing.
They were just babies.
See how easily it comes up? So I'm just taking these and putting them in a different place. So they'll keep killing the grass.
And they stay short.
Yes.
And they're easy to pull.
Thing with the purslane, as we keep fucking crushing it, it's gonna be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Once we're in there all the time, just keep crushing that purslane and pulling the vines back and crushing the weeds.
Because there's not, honestly, there's not a whole lot of tall grass in there.
It's mostly purslane, and I mean you could eat that if you wanted.
Mm-hmm. She's so cute.
Very easy to pull.
Popcorn. All right. Sunflowers. He was like, hold on, let me get the weeds out. I'm like, nobody cares. Zucchini. Beans.
These are the peas you want to see. They don't get very tall. They only take 45 days. So we have pumpkins that are growing in pots. And as soon as these are done, because pumpkins take 100 days and these take 45 days. But look.
Put them in my belly. Here are these babies that we pruned last time.
So I've only pruned it like once since then, last week probably, and I tied it up again. So the first time we tied it here, and then I tied it again here, and then when they grow a little bit more, I'll tie it again there.
Nice. I was like, is that a tomato already? No, it's a red rock.
It is a red rock. There's maters. There's a
Green
bunch.
tomato.
Oh no, I know, I see them. I'm just joking.
Isn't that beautiful?
Trick ya.
By design.
Right?
So I've been pruning the bottom until I get up to this first major split. I've been taking, like, see how these are trying to form new branches down here?
Yep.
I've been taking those off. So it'll try and form new shoots from the bottom and new branches, and I'm trying to create a good branch structure right here for right now and try and open it up in the middle, kind of like a tree. And then eventually it'll start filling up with peppers and everything. We'll start topping it off and make it
bushy. Holy potatoes. Oh gosh, this is big.
So that'll be the coop back there, and this will be the run out here. So the door to get into the run, it's probably going to have 8-foot ceilings. Like I'm just going to use regular studs and frame it out like a house. So you'll go into the run here, and there's going to be a separate door, like a little door right here for the watering station. I'm actually going to fence them out of that so they can't swim it, and I seriously think it's going to be a bus tub. Like you'll open up a little thing right here and slide a bus tub full of water in there, and then be able to dump it on the hydrangeas, which you're going to want it anyway. And then so it'll be like slide a bus tub in and out from the outside over here. And then to get into the coop, there'll be a doorway here, which will be big enough for humans. Not that they'll need it because they're not going to be flying around like that, but it's for me to get in, so I can just step in here and shovel it out. And I haven't decided how I want to do the windows and everything yet. I'm probably going to put a window here and a window there. I don't know. Guess I'll find out in like 2 weeks.
When are they coming?
They'll be here this week, so Wednesday-ish, Thursday maybe.
Okay.
But they'll be inside in their brooder pen for 6 weeks at least. So since we don't have adult ducks with oil glands to give them their oil when they're babies, they can't get wet until they're like 6 weeks old. They don't naturally produce the oils yet. If they were ducklings with a mama duck, she would put them up underneath and she would give them her oil, and they would be able to get wet in the rain and everything from the day they were born. But since we don't have a mama duck, we only have ducklings, then they can't go out in the rain until they're 6 weeks. It's crazy, but it's true. So they'll be in there probably until the middle of August.
Wow, you did a lot. That's a lot.
So today I'm going to pour the anchor bolts to attach the sill plates. So I'll fill up, there's 24 different holes that I'm going to fill with concrete. So there's 5 bags of concrete over there, and they'll all get poured into, only some of these holes will get filled. The less the better. The air insulates better than the concrete, and the more holes I fill, the more likely it is to crack, so I won't do any like next to each other. And I don't want them next to each other anyway. They're to attach the sill plates. So they'll be like a 2x8 across the tops, and they'll be anchor bolted. So I'll offset the bolts to the inside so that I can put 2x4s on here. You can attach it other ways, but that's the easiest way I've found to do it, is just do like this run. I'll probably have 3 anchor bolts, and the longer ones will have 4. And then you can just bolt it down and then attach it to the sill plate without having to do a second sill plate over the top.
More material.
Less wood. So it'll be framed out like a house, but not to code. Like not to live in it. So it's not going to be 16-inch spacing. It'll be 2-foot spacing, and that'll make it easier if I want to put plywood or anything on the outside. 2-foot spacing. It'll be, on the breaks. So yeah, but I don't think I'm actually going to use plywood. I use plywood on the chicken coop, and I've got a bunch of scrap wood over there, 1x, 2x, everything. I'm just gonna cut it up and do it like shiplap, basically.
Yeah, we saw it in the last episode, the pile of cedar.
Like siding. So it'll be sided. This area will be enclosed. So everything over here, this rectangle will be enclosed, and then the ducks will sleep in there, and then have access to this, and then not right away, but eventually I'll add another door coming out here, and then we've got an old clawfoot bathtub that'll go right here. So they can't really go up steps like chickens can. Like chickens can fly much better than ducks. Ducks can fly, but the breeds that we selected were specifically so that they can't fly, so they won't fly away. So they can only fly like 12 inches, 18 inches, that kind of thing. And they waddle more so they can like fall off ramps and stuff like that. So they'll have a tiny, I'm gonna backfill all this, and this will be up to the sill plate in here, and then they'll come out like basically onto a landing, and then 2 ramps up to here, and it'll be like the little duck med. So it'll be like a little deck over here with like an 18-inch fence around it, probably with a clawfoot bathtub, with a little diving board or something. So they'll be able to come up out of their thing, if I give them access to it, up out of their thing and dive into an old clawfoot bathtub, and then swim around and then go back into their coop and stuff. So I can give them access to the yard, to the bathtub, to the run, all separately. So there'll be a different door for everything, and then that way they can go swimming.
Live their life.
If they're allowed to go swimming that day.
And I'll take